How did you figure out this is what you wanted to do?
For me, growing up, looking back now, I realize I felt like that calling was always there for pastoring. So I graduated from high school, went to Bible college, and went straight into ministry. So I've been in ministry for 29 years, and I've been pastoring this church for 14. And this is my home church, so I grew up here, so I'm kind of back full circle in a way.
That's awesome.
So it's been a neat journey.
So that's how you came to this church in mid-Missouri?
I grew up here, so I'd always had connections with the church growing up. The church is structured where they vote their pastor in. The denomination doesn't move pastors around like some denominations do. So I came back 14 years ago, and they haven't run me off yet. So
So you've been here for 14 years. How long has the church overall been around, this church?
72 years.
72 years. How do you contribute to the local community overall?
We try to partner with different community groups or resources. So some of those posters on the wall are things like the Crisis Pregnancy Center or Love Inc., which is a benevolence organization here in town, or we've had some connection with Wilkes Boulevard Church and Turning Point, and they reach out to the homeless, Center for Women's Ministry. So we try to connect with a lot of the local things too.
What do you think people can gain from the Columbia First Assembly of God?
People say, I feel like I've come home or found a home. There are a lot of people just looking for a home away from home. I think people are looking for connections. And so we're not the biggest church in town, but I think what we can offer is just that kind of family feeling and friendliness and warmth to help people with their relationship with God and others. We hope to grow, we hope to keep expanding, but we don't really ever want to lose that kind of family feel. So,
how can people find out more about this church?
We've got our website, cfachurch.us. We have a Facebook page, which is probably actually more active.
And other than any of the questions I've asked, is there anything else you would like to add?
The church has such a rich history. The pastors who founded the church came to town in 1944, and back in those days they set up big tents and had tent meetings. So they set up a tent down the street on Jeff Jr. High School grounds, and 90 nights in a row they had revival meetings, and that's how they founded the church, and out of that grew this church. It's a great heritage that I'm happy to be part of.